George Washington was born in Westmoreland County, Virginia, on February 22, 1732. He grew up with 6 siblings, his mother, and his father. Throughout his childhood, his family owned large estates and many plantations. They owned thousands of slaves. However, George's view on slavery changed throughout his lifetime. George Washington didn't have much of an education. He started school when he was 6 years old, but he left school at 15 to become a surveyor because his mother couldn't afford to send him to college. He was first appointed as a colonial British officer during the French and Indian War. In 1775, he was then appointed as the commander-in-chief of the Continental Army during the Revolution. He helped lead the Americans to victory in many battles during this time. He was eventually selected as the first president of the United States and served for 8 years. Although he helped plan the nation's new capital city that was named for him, he never lived there. New York City and later Philadelphia were the nation's capitals while he was president. During his presidency, he presided over the Constitutional Convention, which created a new form of federal government instead of improving the one that was already in place. He also helped with the placement of the Jay Treaty, which helped resolve some of the remaining issues between the United States and Great Britain. This could be looked at in a bad way because as he allowed U.S. policy to drift in a pro-British direction, he failed to lend support to the new Republican forces in France. George Washington never took part in a political party. However, he seemed to favor the ideas that came from the Federalist Party. At the end of his presidency, he retired back to his home, Mount Vernon. George Washington got married at 26 to Martha Custis, a widow who had already had 2 children, but he never had any children of his own. At 6 feet 2 inches tall and 200 pounds, he was one of our biggest presidents. Washington loved dogs. He bred hound dogs and he treated them like members of the family. He gave some of them unusual names, like Tartar, True Love, and Sweet Lips. Toothaches bothered George for years. When he was 57, he had all his teeth pulled. From then on, he wore ivory false teeth. George Washington was a great leader. He led the country through the grime and the dirt. He fought for people's freedom and really knew what it meant to work hard for what you want. As he said, discipline is the soul of an army. It makes small numbers formidable, procures success to the weak, and esteem to all. He founded our government that still stands today. George Washington deserves a 10 out of 10.